In this video, I'll be showing you the number one most effective method to quickly and easily level the Aerondight Silver Sword to its current damage cap in minutes. If you're after a complete and comprehensive guide on how to unlock this mighty sword, make sure to check out the link in the description. For those of you already familiar with how the perk of the Aerondight functions, feel free to skip forward to the relevant section timestamped in the description. For those of you wanting an Aerondight 101, keep listening. The Aerondight is a unique silver sword in the relic category, and possesses a very powerful perk, which ultimately crowns it the most powerful weapon in the game. This perk increases damage by 10% with every successful strike. 1 charge is given for every successful light attack, and 2 charges are given for each successful heavy attack. This icon displays how many charges you've currently built up. If you can't see this icon, make sure to have your buff icons switched on in the HUD configuration options menu. If you manage to build up to and maintain the maximum charge of 10, the Aerondight will deal double damage as well as crit with every hit, dealing colossal damage for as long as the max charge remains. Charges are lost one at a time every 25 seconds that pass without dealing damage, and multiple charges will be lost when Geralt himself receives damage. If you manage to kill an enemy while at the maximum charge of 10, the Aerondight base damage will be permanently increased by 2, and the charges will reset back to 0, allowing you to restart the whole process again. Initially, you can only level up the base damage of the sword by a maximum of 10 points. The Aerondight's current damage cap is indicated by the second figure displayed here. However, whenever Geralt himself gains a level, this damage cap will increase by a further 10 points for every level Geralt gains. So for example, if you manage to level Geralt 10 levels higher since acquiring the sword, the Aerondight's damage cap will be raised from 10 to 110. This continues all the way up to Geralt's own level cap of 100. As you can see, with my current Aerondight, I've leveled Geralt once since acquiring the sword. Hence the damage cap has been raised once by 10 points to 20. I've also successfully killed an enemy 3 times while the sword had maximum charge. Hence the base damage has been permanently increased by 6 points, as indicated by this first figure displayed in the weapon's description. This means I have to kill another 7 enemies with the Aerondight at maximum charge to reach my current damage cap of 20. At which point I'll then need to switch focus back to levelling Geralt himself to once again raise the damage cap of the Aerondight. Rinse and repeat until Geralt himself reaches his own level cap of 100. To effectively level the Aerondight to its current damage cap quickly, easily and without frustration, you must select an enemy that possesses the following attributes. The enemy should not be too easy to kill, which otherwise makes building the charges difficult. The enemy should not be too hard to kill, which otherwise makes combat drag on once you've built the 10 charges. The enemy should ideally be slow, easy to hit and predictable to fight. The enemy should travel alone and not in packs, allowing you to focus on a single target throughout combat. The enemy should be extremely easy to find and immediately respawn after fast travelling, allowing you to quickly level the Aerondight to its new damage cap every time Geralt levels himself. Enter the Bear, which is the perfect enemy possessing all the above attributes to quickly and efficiently level the Aerondight. You can find 7 bears in close proximity in Kaer Morhen, across the river from the Iron Mine signpost as shown here. I'll make a quick run of the area, revealing exactly where you'll find all 7 bears every time you return to this area. Before entering combat, make sure to unequip the Crippling Strikes combat skill if you have it slotted. The bleeding effect of this skill usually kills the bear before Geralt has a chance to deal the killing blow with his sword, which is not what you want. Also, it's handy to have the Whirl combat skill slotted, which rapidly builds charges in quick succession. All the bears in Kaer Morhen are level 6, so deal minimal damage. But remember, being hit rapidly reduces your charges, so you generally want to avoid being touched. A level 6 bear will allow you to quickly build 10 charges, and it shouldn't take many more hits thereafter to deal the killing blow. Also, as the bear is not considered a monster, as indicated by its red health bar rather than white for monsters, you'll need to manually equip your Aerondight Silver Sword before engagement. Once you've cleared the area of all 7 bears, simply fast travel to another area, like Novigrad City, then fast travel back to Kaer Morhen and the 7 bears will have magically reappeared. As you can see, this method is super quick and easy, and I've now maxed out the damage of my Aerondight to its current damage cap of 20 in a single run. I can now place focus back onto levelling Geralt and simply return to Kaer Morhen for every level Geralt gains. For a guide on how to unlock the Aerondight Silver Sword, detailing every related quest to prove your worth, or how to fully upgrade Witcher gear to the highest tier Grandmaster quality, make sure to check out my other guides up on screen.